Hey everyone, welcome to this beginner art lesson. This is perfect if you're brand new to drawing and you just want to get your hands warmed up. Just explore the medium. Grab the worksheet below, either print it out or load it into whatever software you are using. You can also just leave it on the screen and copy the exercises. It's not important that you copy perfectly here. It's just more important that you understand some of these concepts. So, on the first two pages, we're just going to copy some of the shapes, but we're not going to worry about copying it perfectly. We're just going to go through, get used to making marks on the paper. I've given you wobbly shapes here so that you don't have to stress too much. And don't worry at all about copying it perfectly. I'm only trying to just introduce you to making marks on the page and just getting comfortable with it. So just go through here, copy some of these. Pick a medium that works for you, right? So right here, I like using colored pencils because it makes it a little bit more fun. It makes the page look a little bit more fun. But use a regular pencil or mechanical pencil, whatever works for you. So that's what we're doing on the first two pages here. I'm just going to explain what we're doing through all of these pages instead of sitting here and doing them with you throughout it. So here you have these fun little shapes that we get to play around with. Look at the rounded lines. See what it's like to draw a rounded line versus a straight line. What is it like to do curved, straight, bent lines? Just explore it and see what it feels like. So that's what we're doing on the first two pages here. And then on the third page, we're going to add some smiley faces to these shapes just for fun because it makes it more exciting. The whole point of drawing is that it's supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun, why bother? And I say that at all levels. No matter how good you want to get at drawing, the number one important thing in all of this is to enjoy the practice because that is how you will actually get good. And even if you don't want to get good, it's the whole point, right? Why do this if you can't enjoy it? So go loosely, make a mess. Don't worry about copying any of this perfectly. Just get used to the medium, get used to those lines and whatever you're working with. And remember, you can always start over. You can always print it again, do it again in your sketchbook. There's infinite tries here. There's no stakes, right? So copy some of these fun faces on these shapes. So we're just drawing two dots and a smiley face, nothing complicated. But what I want you to start to pay attention to is just the spacing between the lines. How are those eyes? What is the distance between the eyes, for example? Start to think about these types of things because those are kind of the skills that we'll be using more and more down the line. So we just want to explore that idea here. So that is page number 3. On page number 4, I want you to add a triangle nose. So same shapes, right? We have these funky little shapes. Draw the shape. Start with the outside is usually the easiest. And then you want to draw the eyes, the little smiley face, and then the triangle. And what you'll notice is that even when I'm copying my own drawings, I'm not copying perfectly because it's not about copying. Ultimately, it's about understanding the concepts. Now, copying it somewhat close is useful, like understanding proportions, but don't stress about that too much early on. Just get into the groove of making lines and having fun with it. So I'm drawing some of these fun faces on page 4. Go through this page. I think this one's really funny. This one's a little little grumpy face. There's so much you can do with just simple lines. So that's what I want you to notice here is that this is a very simple thing to draw, yet it has so much character already. And that's an important lesson that you want to keep with you. No matter how complex you get as you build your drawing skills, always remember that you can always go real simple and still be very expressive. This is very simple, right? A lot of these ideas you can understand even if you're not copying perfectly. But it's still so expressive and it's so fun. So copy that page, and then I want you to fill this practice page with some of your own heads, just a shape, right, and a face. Feel free to go on your phone and pull up emojis if you want to do different expressions. There's so much fun that you can have there, but also don't get distracted by notifications, right? So that's page number 5 is a practice page. On page number 6, we're going to be a little bit more deliberate about practicing our basic shapes, right? So we have our box, circle, triangle, and then there's different variations of that, right? So these first ones are a little bit more strict, and then we have different variations of that. And the reason why we're going to practice that here is because on the next page, we're going to use these shapes as building blocks towards more complex things. So one of the most powerful ideas within drawing is realizing that you can actually build very complicated things with very simple shapes. So just copy these simple shapes first on this page, fill that page out. And then when you've done that, we can start to combine these shapes. So look at this example at the top here. You have a circle and a triangle. And when you combine it, it almost looks like a head shape, right? So you can see how even this simple shape can be used in these complex ways. And then you layer on more and more shapes and you get very complicated things. So you can look at a lot of artists who do super complicated things. They're still working with these basic tools, which is why it's so powerful. So once you copy these shapes, combine them, right? So the first example here, you have this circular element and then a box underneath. And that gives you a more complicated shape, but it is still these simple shapes that you're working with. So copy that on that page. And then what we can do is we can draw faces using these combined shapes. So it's all the building blocks that we worked up towards, right? Like all the practice that we've done before. Obviously you haven't done it yet, but as you do them, this will become a lot easier. Trust me, it looks complicated at first, but if you do the practice pages, it's actually quite simple. So we'll start with the combined shapes here, right? So you have the circle and the box. Then you erase away some of those lines. So it's helpful if you work with a regular pencil for this. I know I'm using colored pencil, but you can always just draw light lines and then just ignore them. It's not a big deal. So you have that almost like a toast shape. This almost looks like toast to me, like that. It's like bread, a loaf going on. Feels a little bit like that shape to me when I look at it. So then you combine those shapes, you get that shape. Then you add a face in the middle. Same as the faces we drew earlier, it's just on a more intentional shape. The shape design is more intentional here instead of it just being a random shape. And then you can add some ears if you want. And they're just this kind of like circular shape, right? They're just like, it's like almost like a bracket. So actually the way I described it here is like the bottom section is like a J, it's like the bottom section of a J and then you loop it around. So that's all there is here, right? So on this one, for example, we have the first example on here. We have that circular element at the top, right? The circle and a triangle combined. Then we have the eyes. I did a little bit of a circular nose here for fun, right? Still keeping it simple, still simple shapes. A smiley face and some ears. And look at that. It is a head. So by the time you do these exercise sheets, you're going to be able to draw this head. And it will be maybe a little bit hard if you're brand new to drawing. If you're absolutely brand new to drawing, it's going to take some practice. But you can see how powerful these tools are. You can go from very simple to quite expressive and complicated in just a few steps. This is the fun of drawing. And especially once you realize that you can use these basic blocks, you can combine them in so many different ways. If you look at the heads on this page, they're quite different from each other. They're quite very different characters, but they're all coming from the same concept, using the same building blocks. So that's like super fun and exciting once you get used to it, which it's so fun. Trust me, if you do these exercise sheets, you're gonna have so much fun with this. And then on the next one, I'm adding a neck. So that's just a box or almost like a cylinder shape at the bottom of that shape. These heads might look a little bit complicated if you've never drawn before, but once you practice everything before it, this becomes easier. Just copy that shape, copy those shapes, build up using those building blocks, and then we have a practice sheet here at the end. Now, if you find that you make a lot of progress through these worksheets, you go through the worksheets and then tomorrow morning, you discover that actually, I can imagine how I could learn how to draw slowly because these worksheets are so helpful. I would recommend that you check out the big drawing bundle that will be linked below, but only once I've earned your trust. If this is the first time you've done any of my tutorials or worksheets, just keep this in mind for the future. But once I've earned your trust, I've proven to you that I can teach you how to draw because I do not have natural talent, then you can check this out. In the big drawing bundle, we go through the beginner's toolkit and all these exercises that will help you grow slowly through worksheets. You'll be able to learn how to draw faces using all of these basic concepts. This fun little log character. I try to make my exercises as exciting and fun as possible. So if you are a beginner artist, it doesn't feel like you're just doing boring exercises. I try to make them fun. And then we have the floral artist, which is included in that bundle. Well, if you want to learn how to draw flowers so you can make beautiful cards, that's included. And then we have basically how to draw anything. I'll teach you the fundamental skills of how to draw anything that you want through these cute characters and stuff. And then we have the figure drawing bundle where we'll do figures. But I recommend you start with the beginner course or the beginner's toolkit. You can see which one works best for you, but that'll help you get yourself started on this journey. So if that sounds interesting to you, check out the link below, but obviously use some of the free stuff first. See if this works for you, see if this is a methodology that aligns with you, and then check that out. I would love to work with you. I would love to see your progress. You can learn how to draw. It just takes the right exercises. I'm a person who doesn't have natural talent, which is why I'm such a good teacher for beginners, because I understand what it's like to not have that natural talent. One thing that I found funny is that when I was learning how to draw, so many teachers just assumed that you understood so many things. They would just like skip over steps and you're like, wait, what? How am I supposed to draw that? Like, you didn't even explain. You didn't even do the middle step. How am I supposed to understand this? And it's because a lot of teachers have this natural talent. They were just good at drawing from a young age. So they don't actually understand what it's like to be a beginner. And I feel like I have the upper hand because I don't have a natural talent. So I know how to take you one slow step at a time. And you'll see that in the next couple of exercises, we'll get into drawing forms and all this other stuff. So check out the rest of the free tutorials. But if you do find that this aligns with you, I would love to see you in the big drawing bundle that's linked below. I'll see you around.